Meanwhile, we have some continuing coverage on that nasty parasite cyclosporiasis that's been tearing through our region and beyond.
Yeah, the outbreak has now been linked to lettuce, prompting a recall in more than 24 states. But we have an update on that this morning. Let's go to ABC's Hannah Battah.
A new twist in that massive lettuce recall amid the nationwide cyclosporiasis outbreak. The FDA now says the one sample of Taylor Farms lettuce that had tested positive for the parasite was a false positive, but the recall is still on. Taylor Farms is pulling dozens of products sourced from central Mexico and distributed across these 27 states, including bagged lettuce sold at Walmart under the Market Side brand. Health officials have already linked more than 1,600 illnesses to shredded iceberg lettuce served at Taco Bell locations in these 5 states.
On average, Michigan sees maybe 40 cases over the course of a year. Now we've seen over 5,000 cases. We're seeing many more cases come across our ERs.
The parasite causes severe stomach illness, symptoms that can last for weeks if untreated. Meanwhile, a separate headline overnight from New York City. A third death connected to the Legionnaire's disease cluster in Manhattan. 8 people remain hospitalized. Officials believe the source of exposure has likely been eliminated after cooling towers that tested positive for the bacteria were aggressively cleaned. They say no one has developed new symptoms in more than a week. As for that lettuce recall, Taylor Farms says the FDA has not identified a single positive product test result for cyclospora, but the recall was issued out of an abundance of caution. Hannah Battah, ABC News, New York.
And of course, we'll continue to follow that and the link following that false positive. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the local case counts of cyclosporiasis. These are the most recent numbers from the Toledo-Lucas County Health Department. You can see they were last updated on Friday. Just over 850 cases are being reported just in Lucas County, and then nearly 1,700 cases are being reported across Northwest Ohio. If you want to learn more about cyclosporiasis, if you have questions, if you want to know how to keep yourself and your family safe, go to 13abc.com.